Ladies and gentlemen, this video is recorded for University of Rochester's Graduate Billiards Association, and within this series we try to answer the questions that people outside the game of pool may have about the discipline. The first of such questions is whether or not I can win the game without letting my opponent to the table, and in fact I can. It's a pretty common way to win a game of pool. It is called break and run. The reason it is called that way is that I break the balls and I run out. For the previous shot, I have made ball number 4 into right center pocket, and just this can result in a common misconception about the game of 8-ball. Many people think this, that if I made a solid ball number 4 into right center, then I have to go for solids in my next turn as well. That's not the case. If I want to go for anything now, then both, for example, going for this stripe yellow is legal, going for this solid 3 is also legal. Both of these shots are completely fine. Within the next shot I have decided to go for solid 3, but as I mentioned, the other shot would be legal as well. Parts of this video were muted. I have unmuted only the parts where I delivered the shot. The reason is that YouTube will go crazy if I don't mute the other parts. Another common misconception about the game is that many people think that in order to break and run you need to be top 10 player or world champion to run out. That's not the case. In fact, if you have an advanced player in your pool hall, then such player would be able to make break and run. There are probably thousands, if not tens of thousands of players around the world that can do such thing. The key difference between such advanced players and the world champions is the consistency. For example, if we consider the last world championship final between Sanchez Ruiz and Zielinski, then Francisco Sanchez Ruiz, in winning his final, for the 10 games he won, 5 of them were break and runs. In my case, such percentages may be about 10%. That is, for 10 games that I break, maybe one of them will turn out to be break and run. So really the consistency is the key difference between top professionals and advanced players. Here within the final 4 shots I still have problems to resolve. In fact, when you clear such a setup of balls, and if you want to win a game in a single contribution, then huge factor in such games is your cue ball control. That is, it's not only important whether or not you pot the balls, but also it's important where you position the cue ball. And for example, for the next shot, if we consider ball number 6, then the only easy pocket is this one. But also after ball number 6, I would like to have a position from which I will have access to ball number 8. And in fact, for the next shot, I have decided to stop the cue ball within a particular area, which you can see. The reason why I chose this particular position is that right now I can slide the cue ball between ball number 12 and ball number 8 to achieve position for the final 8. Position is achieved. Relatively easy 8-ball for break and run.